Hey, what it do? What the business is? Chopping it up with your boy Roy Scott. You already know what time it is. I keeps it 100. I ain't doing no faking. Excited it's Rare Friday. You see your boy got your shirt on. I'm ready to go, family. Hey, coming off a tough loss against them indie boys. We don't have to talk about that no more, but we definitely need to go into this weekend strong. Hey, man, you know what it is. We're going to get right to it. You understand? And, hey, first down, check it out. Mahomes versus Brady. And you see, I strategically wore my Super Bowl shirt from that year when they really waxed us. And there was multiple factors why we lost that game. But Mahomes versus Brady, he's got to get a win against the GOAT. I still think Mahomes overall obviously is a more talented quarterback. He can do so much more in his first 4 or 5 seasons. He's done so much more. But just when you're talking about Brady, you're talking about a guy who got 7 chips. It's certain franchises that don't have 7 chips. The Chiefs got 2. So he has to get this win to really show that he's, coming for that throne. I don't think anybody really can come for that throne, to be honest with you. 7 chips, that's damn near impossible to do. But Mahomes versus Brady, Mahomes has gotten the shorter end of the stick. I was at the game when we played them in the AFC Championship. I believe that was 2019, the 2018-19 season, and we lost in overtime. First half, we got shut out, came back, we balled out. Mahomes did his thing. D Ford hopped off sides, the rest. Even though they shouldn't have called that, they typically don't call that, but those are the calls that Tom Brady gets. So, we lose that one. Then the Super Bowl, that was just an embarrassment. We got smacked in that one. So we have to get this win. I really think Mahomes knows that. The competitor that he is, he has to get this win. So Mahomes versus Brady. I think this might be chapter 4 or 5, but I mean, we've been getting smacked. We've been getting the shorter end of the stick. We got to come out strong and do what we do. Second down. Hut. Let's go. All right. So the X factor of this game to me is going to be Kelsey. We got to get Kelsey involved in the game early and often. He is our number one. Even though he's a tight end, he is our number one target. And we have to get him the rock because, as I was watching, even last night, I watched some of the Miami game. And again, I think losing Hill was a blessing in disguise, but you still see like Teddy Bridgewater going to throw the ball and Hill going to catch that thing. We don't have that anymore, right? So Kelsey is our guy. Feed Kelsey the ball, get him going early and often, and we will win this game and get Juju and all them other folks to rock. And I'm hoping that they step up because we still don't have a true number one. Kelsey is that number one. Get the ball to your man TK. And hey, third down, special teams. This is a big part of the reason we lost last week. The special teams was horrific. And we went for a fake. I mean, we missed 2. We missed 2 field goals, missed the extra point. This week, I think Harrison Butt kicker may be back. I'm not sure. Hopefully he is. And if he is not, let your man Justin Reed kick. I would much rather live with that. I mean, he's already knocked some down in preseason and the regular season, but it's going to be imperative that we really lock down the special teams. That was a big reason why we lost last week. You understand? Hey, fourth down, you know what it is. I'm picking the Chiefs over Tampa Bay. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. You're looking at 24-10. We haven't been as explosive on the offensive side. Defense, we've played some really stiff defenses, though, because Indy's defense is no joke. Talking about the Chargers. You talking about we played some really decent defenses other than Arizona, and you see we cooked them. But Tampa Bay has a legitimate defense. Low-scoring game, but Tom Brady loses. Patrick Mother, shut your mouth. Mahomes gets the win 24-10 in a close game. We got to do our thing. And first and foremost, though, I definitely want to shout out all my people in Florida. One of my closest homies is out there, like who's in Tampa, who's in, St. Pete and them areas. They're getting hit pretty bad. I'm praying for safety and love for everybody out there because I think for a moment they did change the game to Minnesota. But from what I'm hearing, they're actually moving it back to Tampa. We will see. Either way, I'm wishing nothing but the best and love for everybody out there who's been affected by this. So we're going to go into this 2-minute drill and break it down. I really want to get back to the main topic, which was Mahomes versus Brady. If y'all remember in this Super Bowl, I got this shirt on, wore it on purpose. You know, if you remember in that Super Bowl, we went into it really bad because of the incident with Coach Andy Reid's son. I think that was just not a good omen. Looking back, I really think Andy Reid should have took a step back and said, "Listen, for family purposes, for our family and the family that was impacted, I'm going to step back and let the enemy coach." That's a whole nother conversation. But we look bad. We got out coached. We got outplayed. We just didn't make the proper adjustments. But Mahomes versus Brady. This is the time when Mahomes has to get this win because he probably will never see Brady again. I'm thinking this is Brady's last year. He hasn't really looked good this season. You know, I know behind the scenes, Giselle probably, I think they didn't want him to play. You know, you hear some of them rumors and gossip they talk about, but he's not looking that good. The man's 45. I don't even know. First of all, to be 45 and on an NFL football field, I don't know how the man's doing it. It's really like ridiculous. It's unfair. But Mahomes has to get this win this weekend. We need it for the team too. We had to go 3-1 because we have a really gauntlet-like schedule coming up after this. But Chiefs get the win. Mahomes versus Brady. Mahomes gets this notch under his belt, finish this off strong, and keep things moving. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we do. I keeps it 100, and I ain't playing no games. Hey, chop it up with your boy. You already know. Chop it up. Aink.